hundreds of billions of dollars, decades worth of research, thousands and thousands of scientists, and countless space missions. This is what humanity has invested in trying to find the answer to one question. Are we alone? And is there another world out there like our planet Earth? But the search for Earth 2.0 is not merely about scientific curiosity. It is also about survival. Because one day, the future of humanity may depend on leaving the Earth, on becoming a multiplanetary species. For most human history, Earth felt infinite, whose resources would never run out. But today, for the first time, we are beginning to see its limits. The United Nations projects that the global population could reach nearly 10 to 11 billion people by the end of this century. More people means greater demand for food, water, energy, and land. At the same time, humanity faces global-level risks. Global warming, global conflicts, pandemics, supervolcanoes, asteroid impacts, etc. None of these mean that Earth will suddenly become uninhabitable tomorrow, but they do reveal an uncomfortable truth. Humanity is relying 100% on Earth for its survival, and there is no another planet as a backup option. If civilization exists only on one planet, then a single catastrophic event could threaten the future of our entire species. And this is exactly why scientists continue to explore and search for another habitable world. Indeed, beyond Earth lies a vast number of planets, and at least some of them should be habitable. For example, theoretical prediction is that there might be 20 billion Earth-like planets in our galaxy alone. And at least some of them we should be able to identify through our telescopes. In 2017, NASA scientists identified 7 Earth-like planets in the local volume around the Sun, and these planets possibly also support liquid water. In general, heavenly bodies offer enormous amount of untapped resources. For example, water ice on the moon, minerals inside asteroids, etc. And these resources could support future civilizations. Water in space could one day be turned into drinkable water, breathable oxygen, and even rocket fuel. In other words, space may not just be a destination. It could become an economy. And if humanity develops the ability to explore and use these space-based resources, then a bigger question emerges. Why should civilization remain confined to a single planet forever? For most of history, becoming a multiplanetary species belonged to science fiction. Not anymore. Technologies such as rocketry, robotics, and biotechnology have made it feasible to explore deep space and planets and moons, and potentially even survive in their extreme environments. Humanity is slowly reaching a turning point, the moment where leaving Earth is no longer impossible. While we are still far from building cities on Mars, for the first time in history, the idea is technologically imaginable. And there is another reason why Moon and Mars particularly matter to us, because they could be the stepping stones to the rest of the solar system. Both Moon and Mars have much lower gravity than Earth. That means launching space missions from their surfaces would require far less fuel. Therefore, future missions launched from Mars or Moon could be very cost-effective and could even travel much deeper into space. Perhaps exploration is simply part of human nature and space is just the next frontier. As Russian scientist Konstantin Tsiolkovsky once said, Earth is the cradle of humanity, but one cannot live in the cradle forever.